Greetings, this is Elder Blacklight. The FBI is still targeting black identity extremists. The FBI still declares war on black people. In 2017 is here. Now this brother does a pretty good, accurate job of explaining the situation.
Peace, family. This is your Harlem educator, author, and activist, Brother Ajay Taima. Important. And what is important is that if you know about the counterintelligence program of actually it started in the 50s, and it was started to survey white communist radical organizations. But as the black, and of course it evolved to monitor and harass civil rights movement leaders and organizations. But as the Black Power movement emerged in 66 to about 75, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, led by J. Edgar Hoover, and its counterintelligence program called COINTELPRO, began to severely harass Black Power organizations like the Republic of New Africa, like the Revolutionary Action Movement, the Black Panther Party, and we can go on and on. What they did was they monitored, they harassed, they framed, they falsely accused people in the organizations of being snitches. They did all types of things to facilitate the black community not wanting to value or listen to or see as credible the radical thinkers and activists of that time and of that movement. The other thing that the COINTELPRO did was to facilitate infighting amongst the Black Power organizations themselves, to create distrust and suspicion so that we wouldn't work together. Some of you may falsely believe that because this program was uncovered, I believe in 71 or 72, by a group of white anti-war activists who broke into FBI office, I believe in Pennsylvania, and uncovered thousands of documents. That's how we even know about COINTELPRO. If they hadn't done that, we wouldn't know about it. So they had the church committee hearings, and the government was, or at least the FBI was put on trial, and it was found that there was conspiracies to murder Dr. King, there were conspiracies to assassinate Malcolm X, there were conspiracies to destabilize all of our black nationalist, Black Power organizations during the Black Power movement. Now, some of us mistakenly believe the FBI when it says that it stopped the COINTEL counterintelligence program. But we know that never really stopped. They may have stopped that official program under that name, but we know that they have programs like PRISM that are checking people's texts, emails, correspondences, that are snatching people's phone conversations out of midair. This is a fact. This is documented. We know that they have a software program that creates fake Facebook and other social media platform profiles, and they have people who go into Facebook political discussion rooms to instigate argument and to derail progressive conversation and discussion. This is all documented, by the way. But I also want to alert you to the fact that in August, the FBI published a report. And in that report, they did something that we must pay close attention to. They came up with a new classification or designation of terrorists. They call these people black identity extremists. And they're saying, groups like Black Lives Matter, people who are anti-police or anti-police brutality, people who strongly identify with Africa or Black pride or Black power. It's a very loose definition. It's a very vague definition. So this can include a whole plethora of black people who are activists for social justice. Now, why this is important for us to know is that this term the FBI has coined, black identity extremists, they're saying in their report, which you can find online. When I get home, I'll try to leave the link for you so you can read the actual report for yourself. You can do your primary research. You don't have to believe me. But why this is important is that once they can identify you as a quote-unquote terrorist, they now can invoke all types of Patriot Acts and all types of anti-terrorism laws, which allow law enforcement agencies and intelligence agencies to violate our First, Fourth, Second, and Eighth Amendment rights. This is very important, y'all. And so this is designed, they're saying that these black identity extremists, I would be considered a black identity extremist by the FBI.
What they saying, brother, they saying a whole lot, but they really ain't saying too much. They're just trying to frighten you into not saying anything at all, and not doing anything at all. They really want to just for us to roll over and play dead, let them do what they want to do without giving them any sass talk or back talk, you know. And some brothers is going to do that because they just that scary. See, up in Detroit, at one time, this was a new breed of brothers. That's why they put that crack, cocaine, and different kind of drugs in the community to cool these brothers out, because they hadn't caught on to that fake funky dollar bill, counterfeit money. But most of them brothers that I know dead, died in jail, OD'd or whatever. Just like in y'all time. It's done double the amount. Brothers in jail, brothers OD'ing, hooked on the stuff. Because these brothers right here just didn't understand the plan. They fell right in the traps, just like many of you are doing right now, falling in the trap. But I heard a brother say that the race is not for the swift, but to those who endure to the end, see. So you got to last long in this game. You got to be strong to last long. Now, everything that brother was talking about, you can see in young Pharaoh. You can see in young Pharaoh. See, they went the long way around for Malcolm, Wallace D, and Minister Farrakhan. They went the long way. They did it through Orthodox Islam, through the so-called Arabs, Saudi Arabia, and they've been sold out, and they went through them to entice them with money, and so Mr. Farrakhan and Wallace D. Muhammad and Malcolm, they could slow the growth down. See, Malcolm, but he didn't follow script though. And that's why they killed him. But Wallace D, and Farrakhan, they follow script. When Farrakhan tried to get uh, carried away with himself, they must have gave him that cancer to humble him back up again. But young Pharaoh, he follows the description of this what this brother was saying. You know, he got the Facebook crowd arguing with each other, RZA and them, you know, by them being young brothers, and some more. Well, RZA, he was with Scientology for a minute, so he could be a agent also. But some of them other young brothers like Wesley, Brother Nurai, and Ishmael and all them, I don't believe they know what's going on. I believe they, you know, by them being so young, they was just caught up in the fact that, you know, the nation was going to save the planet. But the FBI and the CIA, they stopped that. You know. But young Pharaoh and some more brothers, I think young Poppy, he a provocateur, and he was with Zulu Nation, and they was getting too strong. Zulu Nation was getting strong, so they had to infiltrate Zulu Nation, you know, and slow them down, slow their growth down. And they probably, you know, I don't know if what they was doing. Didn't nobody know what went on behind closed bedroom doors. Don't nobody know what actually happened. You know, Dr. York is another one. They got to him. You know, slowed him down. Yahweh ben Yahweh. You know, see, the reason why they didn't get Elijah because Elijah was he walked the straight and narrow. See, that's how they get you. That's the excuse to kill you too. You know, if you don't walk that straight and narrow, if you don't try to be a righteous person, it's hard for them to kill a righteous brother. That's why they study you. That's why they see how true you are, faithful you are. You know, faithful to your cause. But young Pharaoh, we're gonna get on him real hard. Stay tuned.